Oh, I look a little different, don't I? Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot something. Sorry about that. We got our fermented wheat juice again. Oh, it's gonna be a good episode. How is everyone doing? We are already in the guiding lands because today's episode has really no point. There's a giant elephant in the room that I feel like we should talk about. But I wanted to start today's episode off by saying we're going to be mindlessly hunting here in the guiding lands, trying to level up. There's, yeah, you're here for the gameplay or you're here for the new look. Roll those credits.
Also, movie wastes very little time giving us a roll credits moment.
Well, a lot has happened. So after last week was my first week of 3 episodes a week, and there was quite a bit of editing to do. Part of the new schedule I was kind of afraid of was the fact that I now have like 1 day less to really work on Defenseless, like art and other things and experimentation, and you know, I only have 1 day to do that now on the weekends. And I was like, well, how much damage can I really get into? And turns out quite a lot, actually a lot of damage. A little bit of a precursor to this. Originally in my file structure and in all my notes, the Defenseless you all know and love is technically Defenseless 3.0. There was 1.0, which was kind of like a proof of concept type thing. It really didn't go anywhere. Why am I not using the Palico or the Raider Riders? 1.0 was a proof of concept, sort of just a rough sketch over me to see if I could rotoscope. It died there. It was not taken, you know, anywhere beyond that. After 1.0 came 2.0. 2.0, Defenseless actually streamed on Twitch for a quick minute there, and it used a different VTubing program that was a little bit more intense and didn't really work to my strengths. Where are you going? Is he down here? Whatever. Maybe he doesn't know where we're going. Yep, that's exactly what's happening. Okay, now he knows. 2.0 was on Twitch. It was kind of neat. It was lighter colors. And then Defenseless 3.0, which is what you guys all know. That's where I introduced sort of like the different bodies, and I got more used to it, started the YouTube channel, started doing the videos, and the rest is, I don't want to say history, but the rest is the rest. And he was back here. Okay, Yian Garuga. In that time, originally, I was heavily inspired by Faith the Unholy Trinity, because in Faith of Unholy Trinity, it really proved to me that, like, oh, even if you don't have like artistic chops to draw someone, you can rotoscope them. And I liked that idea, and you know, the art style was clearly inspired by Faith the Unholy Trinity. Editing Defenseless, put some Faith the Unholy Trinity like rotoscopes in here. They are works of art. Will I play the game at one point on the channel? Probably. I think it's a pretty safe bet that I'll end up playing it at some point, but it also I'm not that much of a spooky game person, and that game is spooky. I don't think I ever ate. Oopsies. Let's take an ancient potion. So that's Faith the Unholy Trinity. I watched the Wendigoon video about it, which was fucking great, and I was inspired to start creating because of it. The thing is, that's based on like an Atari 2600, 2800. I totally always forget. Those have like a black background because that's the default on them, and I kind of fucked up with Defenseless 3.0. What I should have done is the clothing should have been outlined with black, but I think it would have done the same problem. I think the same problem would have arisen if I did it that way. The problem is that when I introduced the clothing without black background, it heavily implied that Defenseless's skin was black. It wasn't just the background, it was the pure skin. Even though it's traced from a photo of me, it really started to look like blackface to me. And I just died. Whatever, we're in the guiding lands and we're taking it easy this episode. Hunting rewards decreased. Are you fucking really? Damn. It really started to look like blackface to me. No one in the comments ever pointed it out, but I was like, you know what? Maybe I should try and do a little bit of artistic creativity with little Defenseless boy. So the idea was bumping around my mind, and there's some other problems that I thought further down the road. Like the Atari 2600 art style is kind of neat, but you know, it's helpful for me for rotoscoping, but if anyone wanted to create fan art of the channel, it would kind of have to be in that style, and I just didn't think it was like that fun to expand upon for people who are better than I am at, you know, being an artist. So I had wanted to change it. I'd never really thought Defenseless could ever become a like live 2D model in the future, and that seems to be what a lot of VTubers will do. That seems to be like the standard way of building, is that you go PNG into that. And I really thought that model, like, it is cool and it is neat, but you know, there's not anything anywhere it can really grow into in that sense, since inherently it is mimicking a style that does not translate to 3D. I guarantee it could. Someone who is better at art than me could probably figure out how to do it, but you know, it's inherently 2D, and bringing it to 3D was just going to be like a challenge and a half. Those were a lot of the reasons why I wanted to change the Defenseless 3.0 into a new one. I was fucking around. I don't know why, but it just so happened that I was like, you know, I can probably create him out of neon and get similar effect to everything. And then, yeah, the idea pretty much took like a couple of hours. Shout out to my friend from high school, the one, the only Hannah. She fucking helped me a lot. She hopped into a Discord call and I shared my screen, and I was like, I have no artistic sense and no ability to fuck with this, so please help me. And sure enough, she gave me actually really phenomenal advice about how to make it really look like neon. Phenomenal advice there. Hopefully we might have another cool surprise coming in 4.0's lifetime. I don't know when that's going to be done, but that's a more technical thing, and I don't want to let cat out of the bag before it's ready. So if I start making ground on that, I'll start teasing it a little bit more, but we'll see. As for right now, Defenseless is really sucking on this fight against the Yian Garuga. Yeah, I really like it. Now, as of recording this, it is Sunday night. This is the Wednesday recording. I still have to do a bunch of work for the new Defenseless. For example, all the Defenseless heads I kind of want to recreate in the new style. I don't think they'll be particularly bad, since there is a reference image to go off of. So I don't think those will be as difficult to recreate, and they're definitely going to be necessary for like thumbnail creation. They're going to be necessary, not just for video editing. But I'd like to recreate them. I guess in the next couple of videos, you'll see if I did or did not recreate the outfits. And then there are some other interesting things. I found a program that I might mess with. I might not mess with. You know what? That's another thing that I should probably keep my mouth shut about. So little tease. If any of you know cool things about the PNG tools and programs and shit that I can use, by all means, let me know. Because I'm as new to this as you are. I really like the neon. I think there was an interesting moment of problem solving with it. He doesn't actually look that bad against a normal background, and originally the idea was that if he's neon, you'd be able to see through him. So in these Monster Hunter quests, you'd actually be able to like see my item selection bar. I still need to mess with that maybe a little bit and see if there's better ways of getting that effect. Maybe his lines just need to be thicker. I'm really not sure. What I do know is that it's a little hard to see. Maybe I'll turn it off or turn off the brick wall. But what I did see was in a lot of the neon art, most of them were behind like black brick walls. I'm a fucking sneeze. So that black brick wall just became an idea, and I was like, well, what if I had like a smashed one behind him so he kind of contrasts with it? And I think we could create like a customized background for each game that we're in so that he looks like he's in the world. I don't know. A little bit of breaking the fourth wall, but you know, it's a fucking VTuber, and don't get too fucking artistic and art school on it. I just want to be here to hunt monsters and avoid this fucking dive bombing bird. I like how not even that many episodes ago we were struggling to fight Yian Garuga because he gives you the the original sticky light bow gun, and we took it and we kept upgrading it until this bastard appeared. I love the aqua shot. Also, I had a blast editing last episode. I should have rolled, you little fuck. You're a quick one. I think the plan for this episode is going to be kill everything that walks that is in one of 3 areas. The volcano, coral highlands, or the forest. I did a little bit of reading up on how the guiding lands works. I think that should be fine. I think we could leave the volcano alone. We don't have to bring it down at all. I think it can stay at the current level it's at. We just shouldn't really level it up much more after where it's at. We want to keep it low because we're going to go Coral Highlands, max it out, grab a couple of hunts there in the Coral Highlands, and then, you know, drop its level, never speak of it again. We need to kill Kieran, we need to kill Tempered Namiel. Tempered Kieran, Tempered Namiel. And probably the lower ones too. They wouldn't hurt. Also, there is ways of cheesing in this game, and I wanted to talk about that. Someone in the comments said that you can fucking cheese Fatalis using the Molotov cocktail, of all things. Essentially, there's a bug in the game that will just, like, multiply the damage exponentially by accident, and it's just an actual bug. It's not even like the, like, sticky launcher and the spread bowgun where they're just really powerful. It's just a genuine bug. And I was thinking maybe we would do that after we get a like legitimate kill on Fatalis, because the first time you get a kill on Fatalis, I think you have an additional like 1 or 2 carts on the quest. So we wouldn't do it our first time, but I would definitely like to show it off. That's why Jim Jam here is repping it. Oh, look at that. Yian Garuga's ready to go. He's ready to be captured. Very nice. Well, we'll just run up and capture him. All good. There's an Azure Rathalos. That's probably in the forest. Where is he? Yep, he's in the forest. Looks like he's getting killed next. But yeah, because I have a little bit more defenseless art that I need to get produced, I'll probably try to keep this episode to maybe a little bit of a shorter episode. That's I guess the initial plan, but we'll see how that goes. Probably not very well, because each time that I say I want to keep it like small, it's like a fucking hour and 15-minute recording, and I'm like, oh well, that didn't happen. I'm kind of concerned about this Azure Rathalos here. He's kind of not good for what I'm trying to do. Well, that was not good. But yeah, I'm interested. Hopefully by this point, all the new art will be up on the channel that I have to make. So it's like new channel banner, new channel icon, everything should be new. So yeah, it'll be kind of neat. Hopefully this will be our look that we'll stick with for a good while now. I hope you all like it. And I think that's all I'm going to say about it for right now. Other than that, we had actually a very nice weekend. For one, on Friday, Punch Forever, episode 2 came out. Fucking phenomenal. Hopefully I'll have references to that baked in. I'm a huge fan of Speedo Sausage, and you should be too. That boy or woman, I actually don't know what Speedo Sausage is. I don't think I've ever seen them in a like podcast interview. Maybe I'll have to look that up when I edit. They're a very talented animator. I've loved their shit. I know I have used a lot of sound clips from To Goof a Predator, like a lot. I fucking love that video. That video alone deserves to be in a fucking museum. It's so fucking good. Just like him screaming and teleporting to the like To Catch a Predator house is great. Chris Hansen be like, you got fucking trolled. It's a prank. Fucking love it. If you've never watched To Goof a Predator, please do yourself a fucking, I don't even want to say favor, do yourself a fucking curse, because you will be quoting it for the rest of your life. Love that video. But yes, his new series Punch Forever, very, very good. I'm very happy with it. It's fucking hilarious. I love the commercial breaks. I love the commercial breaks where they're just like a very crudely animated version of them like eating food. Oh god, Speedo, never change. What's up, buddy? No, where are you going? Where are you going? No, come on back. Come on, friend. Was this something I said? Something I did? Is it because I'm sweating inside of a fucking apartment with no air conditioning, no fan, because I decided, hey, I want kind of good audio? Is that why? God, it's hot. It's really fucking hot. I had the window open a few minutes ago. It was not bad then. It is bad now. Rathalos. You're a fucking tempting one. Yeah, you're going straight in. Boop. Boop. Have fun. Ah, damn it, I fucked it up. Whatever, we're fine. Oh, I fixed the computer problem. So before I hopped into that call with my artist friend Hannah, I ended up basically having an issue with my computer with the Stream Deck software. I tried to push my like audio into like my headphones, and my headphones are plugged into the back of the Stream Deck XLR, and for like the last couple of weeks whenever I switched, it wouldn't work. So I was like googling up on forums like, how the fuck does this not work? What's what's happening. And some people have like statements saying that the Stream Deck XLR just tends to like shit out on you, and I was kind of, you know, scared from that, because like I bought mine used off a guy on, you know, OfferUp because it was significantly cheaper than buying one new. So it's like, ah, shit, is this what happened? You know, all the other ports work, but that one's broken. Sure enough, the fucking thing was unplugged. Guys, sometimes it's not technology, sometimes it's you. Like sometimes it is you. I moved it out from its like crevice that it's been cable managed into, and sure enough, there's just like 3 cables, one of them just not plugged in. I was just sat there dumbfounded, connected it, worked perfectly. So I'm back to being on good terms with Elgato. Even though their software at first seems to not work, it usually turns out to just be user error. Which is kind of like, it's kind of a diss on Elgato, where they have like, out of all streaming software, of which I've used very few, they tend to brag to have like a good user interface and things like just work, yet they just work in ways that are tricky enough to piss you off, if that makes sense. If you've used Elgato products, you've probably like had somewhat of an experience with it, where you know something is possible, but it's gonna take you like way longer than you think it should to figure out how to do it. Does that make sense? Is that like user interface, user experience? I don't know what the hell you would call that type of flaw. I would call it fucking annoying, personally. Oh god. Azure Rathalos, you know, your really big strength is being able to fly, and with this bowgun, that just doesn't fucking matter. I mean, I'm really enjoying having Part Breaker on this set because it's making Guiding Lands farming a lot easier. Wait, also, do I have... That's 1, 2. Wow, okay. So never mind. I thought Geologist wasn't on this set. Cool. Ooh, sneaky boy. I'm gonna go back and restock. Tzitzi-Ya-Ku will leave the location soon? No fucking way. I totally wanted to hunt him. Actually, if I'm being completely honest, I think in one of the videos I saw, they had mentioned that hunting low rank monsters quickly is one of the better ways of getting through ranks here. I'm not really 100% certain what's the best way to like level up. Because honestly, at this point in the game, we have to level up a lot. We really do. So part of me is kind of interested in the idea of going after a like spread bowgun build. And I know it's either like Zinogre or Stygian Zinogre has like a really good one that we could probably build into, but I don't know how much faster it would be in comparison to this. Probably a decent amount, but I don't know. Maybe I'll look into that. Well, between this and the next episode, I'll probably be editing and doing more graphic design. We need to deal with some interesting builds. Ooh, a good comment actually brought up the fact that there are immortal builds in this game where you cannot die, like at all. And I have never built one of those, but I do know of them. I have seen videos of them and they do look like so much fucking fun. So I am interested in building one of those bastards. That would be really cool. And just to get abused by monsters an entire episode using it, fuck, that'd be so much fun. Come on, dude. I'm either missing my shots or just fucking up. So last episode I briefly, oh shit, don't eat that. Thank you. I had briefly mentioned, not briefly, I had mentioned in the beginning of the episode how I purchased a Apple Home TV. I keep calling it, I did that in the last episode too. I called it an Apple Home TV. It's a Apple TV. Not to be confused with the service Apple TV. Those are two different things. This is the physical box of an Apple TV, technically speaking, 4K second generation. I actually fucking love it. It does a lot of cool shit. So prior to having it, I used a Google Chromecast 4K. One of these. Throw an image up, editing me. I liked that thing a lot. The Apple TV does some better shit, so I'll explain. First things first, that thing is slow as shit, and that really started to piss me off. When I boot up the TV, like any streaming box, I really don't want them to be slow and clunky and like a bitch and a half to use. If I made the wrong button press on that fucking thing, good luck. It was gonna take a while. The Apple TV runs like a fucking dream. It is wild to me. And knowing that it's like the older model, I was kind of surprised that it still holds up this well. We had an Apple TV back at my parents' house years ago, and it was like I don't want to say it was the first generation, but it was like the first real generation. Once again, editing Defenseless, throw the image up of it. It's that one. And it was cool, but it really slowed the fuck down. So it put kind of a sour taste in my mouth. This one's doing great. It's surprisingly nice. Having the ability to use my phone keyboard to type shit in is awesome. Scrubbing through videos, that touchpad is hella fucking sensitive. But the best part of this fucking thing is you can, okay, hold on. My desk does not have a computer monitor on it. It has a TV because in my apartment I have a couch across from the desk. So I use the TV as both a monitor for the computer and a TV for watching shit when my friends come over or when I'm just like chilling on the couch, don't want to be on the computer, right? Or in the computer chair. It's a dual functional space and it's quite nice. When that happened, it brought up a lot of weird issues with things like HDMI. So in order to clear up how the thing works, both devices send their audio through HDMI to the TV. The TV then takes that audio, puts it through to the sound bar. The sound bar then takes the audio and pushes it out. Cool. The problem is that the TV controls or can't control the sound bar. The sound bar has to be controlled by its own fucking remote. So in the past, I've had 3 remotes out on my desk. I've had the TV remote, the soundbar remote, and the Google Home remote. It was kind of a bitch and a half because I'd always have to have all of the stupid remotes out just to do like the simplest shit. And it was kind of pissing me off because I was like, oh, this sucks. I did not know this, but on the Apple TV, you can reprogram the volume up, volume down buttons to any IR remote. Meaning, if you say volume up, volume down, and point the soundbar remote at the Apple TV, it will interpret that and say, cool, when you do volume up, volume down, we're gonna use these inputs. So, the Apple TV has already killed one piece of shit remote that I don't have to have out on my desk anymore. Excellent. Already a good thing. But we go to another flaw of the Apple TV remote. It doesn't have a fucking source button, which I use to switch between, TV and now the Apple TV, or PC and the Apple TV. Well, you just change it again. So if you actually reassign, and by reassign I mean take another controller, point it at the IR receiver, and tell it that the mute button is actually the command for TV input, you can now make the mute button on your Apple TV input. I fucking love it. I have killed, I think, basically all my remote, and all I have is this super simple Apple TV remote on my desk. That's basically it. The only downside is that when I turn off the TV, I just use a remote. That's it. But that's totally fine by me. All these other remotes gone. Basically, I just use the one. I can now, and fuck, put an image of this stupid fucking Samsung soundbar remote. This thing's a piece of shit. Whoever designed it, fuck you. Like, this thing's bad. It's a piece of garbage. It doesn't have, volume up, volume down buttons. It has a volume up, volume down rocker. It also has it for bass. I'm fine with tuning bass once. I don't need it to be a rocker. And why the fuck is it a rocker? I misclick it all the time. I don't know if you're supposed to hold it or just continuously tap it. And it usually doesn't work. So fuck that remote. Fuck it. It's bad. Piece of shit remote. Throw it in the trash. Editing me? Edit it falling into the fucking trash. That's right. Here in the neon Defenseless era, we edit animations, bitch. Fuck you, Internet. Or whatever the fuck this thing is. Fuck you, Azure Rathalos. Please die. Thank you. Signed, Defenseless. I do need to create a new Defenseless, logo or some shit. Oh, that poor fucking Castodon. Yeah, are you gonna fucking die, bitch? There's a bear off on the fucking map? The fuck? Okay, odd. I'll take it. I'm genuinely sweating. My forehead is covered in fucking sweat. Nothing a little 805 can't fix. Ah, fucking nice. Was he there? Where the fuck did he go? Is he up? I think he's up. I don't know why he would be down. Yeah, he's up. Should we capture him? Oh, keep a little dirt under your pillow for the dirt man. Oh, I can't. Mail. I've been humming that fucking song all day. Oh, he's fucking Azure Rathalos. He's not gonna want to come over here, is he? Because he's gonna want to fly. Oh, well, that was fucking easy. Nice. I don't think we actually want to level up the Hoarfrost Reach. So maybe we'll do another hunt out here and we'll just jump around really quick. Oh, keep a little dirt under my pillow for the dirt man before he comes to town. What? So, I like my Steam Deck. I love it. You guys know it. I know it. And the Steam Deck has quite a bit of a modding community. And I was debating whether or not to do certain things. We're going after the Tzitzi-Ya-Ku. Your days are fucking numbered, buddy. I was debating whether or not upgrading the joysticks to the Holofax joysticks, even though they don't have problems now. They can have problems down the way. And if I'm already in there doing another upgrade, I thought might be cool. Because the other upgrade that I wanted to do is I wanted to give it clicky switches. I know it's probably fucking irritating, but the thing's fucking irritating anyways, so fuck it. Extreme Rate actually has these like replaceable like switches for the thing, and I'm kind of a fan of that type of thing. Not for like, I mean, on the Steam Deck I am, because I think I do a lot more like games that would use it. Anywho, personal preference for me. So I was debating buying it, but in doing the install myself, because I can totally do it. It's not that difficult. But I was wondering whether or not it would be interesting to make a video out of the upgrade process. Because at my desk, I can easily set up an overhead camera and I can do a little bit of a live action thing. So it's just an idea I tossed in my head. If you're interested in that, let me know. I'll totally make it happen. I'll totally justify making the purchase on Amazon, which is kind of what I'm beating around the bush wanting. I just want someone to enable me to buy stupid shit that I don't actually need because they're not broken. And I don't learn my lesson about if it's not broken, don't fix it, because I have fucked up devices in the past 100%. Just despicable shit I've done to certain fucking computer pieces because I couldn't let good enough be. But that's a me thing. I think I could make a funny like fucking video of me upgrading my Steam Deck, and at the end of the day, best case scenario, it goes up on my channel and someone who has no idea about my sense of humor or what videos we make here stumbles upon it and they go like, what the fuck did I just come across? Get back here, fucking CT. Where did you go, bud? There you are. Come on. I used to really hate you. I think overall I've gotten so used to his move patterns since then that he's not really that big of a threat. Oh shit, that's right. That's what did happen. He wasn't a threat at all and then he fucking killed me, which was just embarrassing as shit. So I just had like a blood vendetta against this little bastard. So, you know, I still kind of hate you, but the disrespect from that Nightshade Palumu was fucking disgusting. 18 sleeps. That is not okay. God damn it, I have to reload. CT, can you just fucking die? Thank you. Thank you, sir. Oh, nice. A part break. I'll take it. Also, yeah, I have not installed any mods in Monster Hunter World yet. I'm sorry. I know I keep wanting to do it. It's one of those things where it's like 5 minutes before recording. I think about it. I'm like, yeah, but I want to record. Oh shit, you little bastard. You little swerving bastard. Still haven't changed. Thank you, Jim Jam, for punching me in the dick. I appreciate everything you do. Damn it, I have to reload. Fuck. You gonna swerve and swerve some more? Apparently so. Damn it. I love this fucking gun. I'm really bummed that Safi rematch hasn't happened yet. I mean, it sucks that it's like a 2-week rotation thing, but I get why they have to do it this way. Yeah, sure, I'll fucking temporal. And then I'll manually reload, because it's not like there's a ledge, you know, a foot in one direction. Oh, and then I'll do it again. Perfect. I don't always make stupid decisions, but when I do, I'm recording. He's the most interesting gamer in the world. I don't always drink beer, but when I do, it's 8:05. I'm gonna harvest some of these just so that we maybe get our hands on the cool shit. Oh, was I stunning fucking Kelbies? And that's why that's fucking funny. I wonder if Temporal Mantle protects you from his flash. I'm not sure. Get the Mythbusters on that bitch. It's a Yaku. Oh boy. Wait, today was Father's Day, so I did actually manage to spend the day with my dad. I returned the motorcycle helmet that I used for school last week, and then just had the family over to their parents' house. It was fine. Tzitzi-Ya-Ku decayed carcass? The fuck? Oh god. Of course I want that. So I managed to see a video talking about quote-unquote Monster Hunter drama. Just so we're on the same page, I think I'm just gonna try to go into Monster Hunter Wilds kind of blind. Let me explain. I'll watch trailers and things like that, but in like the interviews and all that stuff, I don't think I will. I could change my stance on this at any point, but I still want there to be some surprises. I just saw a video pop up across my YouTube feed talking about drama already, and it was like a very clickbaity title that was like Monster Hunter Wilds already getting canceled or some bullshit. And I expected it to be something normal, like, you know, the females having revealing as shit clothing and like basically having armor that protects nothing but their nothing, you know. But instead it was about, I guess they said very vaguely in one of their comments, and if I can find it, I'll put it here, that co-op is still going to have like a single player cutscene, but it's not going to be anywhere near as clunky as it was in World, which I think is one, extremely important that they emphasize that it will not be as clunky as it was in World, because that is the worst part about Monster Hunter World, hands down, is the fact that if you want to play it with friends, you know, how the game is designed to be enjoyed, it just sort of makes you do this weird thing where everyone watches the cutscenes separately, and then they have to have their friends leave their matches and then rejoin, you know, one of them. A very fucking weird thing to do. Why the fuck are we doing it like that? And people misinterpreted it, which I can kind of understand, because it says, though, twice in it, it'll be better than World. So, once again, it's one of those things where it's like, guys, just wait, you know, hopefully Monster Hunter team knows what they're doing. They've hopefully taken their feedback. I don't know, I'm just looking forward to it at this point. I want to be happy for it. I'm gonna use water ammo. Was that a fucking 14? Damn. Tzitzi-Ya-Ku, I'm dripping in sweat in this fucking heat. Please die. You know what, fuck it. No! Let me head slam you to death. Yeah, he might actually die to this. Damn. I mean, I guess we'll just water shot him to death. He's very close. He has skulls. What, you don't like water? You don't like my water gun? That's crafted from the parts of a literal god? No? No, you must like the water gun. Where the fuck is he going? Oh, he's going back to that area. Maybe we'll go Pierce 3. I just don't want to fly back to camp to grab. Oh, what? You're in a fucking limp? Pussy. This is literally not doing more damage than the water shot is. Okay. It's not that you get another feint. We're in master rank. That's actual fucking shame. There we go. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoy the new style of Defenseless, the new colors. I really think he looks kind of expressive. I like how he has Simpsons lips now, where they're all like wavy and shit. As I grow into this new era of Defenseless and we start messing around with some new shit, I hope to see you guys all there. We are at 638 subscribers, and I thank all of you for clicking that button. It's been a great time, and I hope to have more fun times ahead. So as always, have a great rest of your day. Call your mother, tell her you love her. If you don't have a mother, find a MILF who can be one for you for the next hour. Bye!